understand not only what a powerful concept relevance is, but also how you can use it to leverage, perhaps exponentially, every part of your communications efforts. Let's begin by talking about why it is so important. That was then, this is now. The world used to be a simpler place. Organizations offering a product, candidate, or cause were in the driver's seat. People had far fewer choices than they have today. And that was true whether you were talking about the type of wine you wanted to buy or where you wanted to get your news, and everything in between. If an organization had a good story or product or service, that was typically enough to earn a sale, vote, or commitment to a cause. No one would describe the world as simple today. It's complex. Organizations face a new and daunting challenge. The people they are trying to reach are constantly bombarded with commercial messages that have made them cynical, to say nothing of the fact that they simply don't have the time to pay attention to more than a handful. Consumers have an expanding universe of options and new ways to select them. There are terabytes of information at their fingertips and networks upon networks to help them discover their friends' preferences and experiences with the things they are considering. How an old idea became meaningful again. The increasing speed at which we all operate in today's world explains why an old concept like relevance is suddenly so important. We used to take things for granted. If we were in business today, we would be in business tomorrow. Someone who became a customer would stay a customer. In the past, we could assume we were relevant by definition. As we have all learned the hard way, those assumptions are no longer true. Today, you need to make yourself relevant to your customers, or you will not be in business tomorrow. You are either relevant, or you are history. As attention spans shrink, messages, channels, and touchpoints are proliferating. Organizations need a reliable way to communicate effectively in this complicated new world, a way that is agile enough to adapt to dynamic conditions without sacrificing who they are. They need a way to connect to the customers they are trying to reach. Every product, brand, and cause presents an opportunity for connection. But what will a person choose? Facing a staggering range of alternatives, people will connect with what is most meaningful to them. What seems most important? What is most relevant? Relevance, often overlooked and certainly undervalued, see how an old idea became meaningful again, has emerged organically as an ideal guiding principle for creating effective marketing programs in this new, unpredictable, much more complicated world we live in. It's about meaning. In simple terms, relevance is that which provides meaning in our lives. Relevance is the full experience of a product, brand, candidate, or cause that we can relate to. It's an experience that, as we have seen, not only changes minds, but, importantly, changes behavior, and sustains that change. The new behavior could be buying a product, supporting a candidate, telling a friend about what you have discovered, donating to a charity, or losing weight. Relevance is the full experience of a product, brand, candidate, or cause that we can relate to. Consider the first-year high school student who challenges her teacher. How exactly is geometry relevant to my life? Her grades suffer until she discovers the thrill of student robotics competitions, which reveal a promising career path. Suddenly, geometry has meaning. It comes in the form of the elation she feels building something wonderful with her own hands and participating, with her friends as teammates, in various science and math contests. Suddenly, geometry has become relevant. The new behavior is rededicating herself to learning the material. The key to understanding relevance is knowing that it's spawned by many factors beyond logic. For example, everyone knows on an intellectual level that smoking is harmful. But that information is irrelevant, or at least not relevant enough, to a person who relishes nicotine's calming effect, or whose friends and family smoke, and who savors the earthy aroma of fresh tobacco, or who has long associated that first cup of coffee in the morning with a cigarette. Because this point is so important, let's stay on it for one more minute. Are you concentrating on the wrong thing? According to research conducted by Broder Partners, caring for family